What you brewing up, bro? Hey, if you gonna make Sammy tonight, you gonna make him Sammy Uso, I'm with it. Honestly, Sammy's my dog. Sammy Uso, I like it. That's my dog. Like him a lot. But I love our family. I love the bloodline, Us. I love you. Us. And if you don't want to make him just because of his past with Kevin Owens and how they are, hey, Us, I'll see you out there. I got you. Yeah?
Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Pierce. Call Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, the tribal chief has decided to bless your entire life, get you out of all the trouble you caused for yourself with those shenanigans involving Bobby Lashley on Monday Night Raw. Imagine this, Mr. Pierce. Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens and any partner of his choice. Mr. Pierce, if you like, that partner could even be you.
So you want to do it tonight? I'm glad I'm funny. Look, okay, I get it. Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens and a partner of his choosing. Where? The Royal Rumble.
My tribal chief, what if you did this live on network TV, on Fox, December 30th, Tampa, Florida.
That sounds a whole lot better than Chicago.
Mr. Pierce, congratulations. You just scored the biggest tag team match of 2022 live on Fox.
Thank you. I'll let Kevin know.